Apparition, as well as the Broodmother Darkseer ban out from Team Empire. It's going to be the Wisp, Nature's Prophet, Nyx, and one more ban coming from M19 so far.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Empire's
They
turn
ban
to
out the
pick.
Doom. So Doom I've actually only seen one match from the Doom, but he has been banned out in a lot of the series so far this week. I think he was banned out pretty much every match apart from one in the EU qualifiers. And Empire picking up the Bane once more, so going for a very similar lineup. Maybe think that they can repeat the exact same situation of last match.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So M19 going to be getting through the draft fairly quickly as well. Everyone knows what they want. So M19, I wonder, this is potentially going to be a mid Pugna up against the Venomancer. Venomancer does suffer a little bit just because of the Decrepify into the blast coming out from the Pugna. Can't really summon a lot of wards as well once the Nether ward goes down, taking a lot of damage as well as mana burn coming out from that. So if it is another mid Venomancer, he does need to be careful about playing around the Pugna. So M19 going into the reserve time over this.
Team Empire's turn to pick.
And it's going to be the Tuskar. Tusk, very strong hero with his control just because of his sigil with the slows, as well as the attack slow on that, the ice shards, being able to block off paths, catch heroes, and the snowball. Being able to catch up 2 heroes, bringing your own team into the snowball remaining. And the stun coming in from the end of it, so it is a decent initiation if you can find
5
it.
seconds remaining.
Empire got themselves 44 seconds left in the reserve. And it was the Necrophos as well as the Anti-Mage last match that's so far not been picked up. The Batrider has just been picked up, so those 2 heroes from last match still available. Whether M19 wants to go back for the Necrophos or not. Maybe just give it a miss this time because they do have the Pugna.
Remaining. Team Empire's turn to
Legion Commander.
19 pick up the Legion Commander. That's going to be... Yeah, okay. They do pick it up into a Bane and a Batrider as well as an Enchantress. But if they can find the Venomancer, boy, that Venomancer is going to pay. So Legion Commander does need to be careful.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
The Phantom Lancer once again ban out. And again, it's just one of those heroes that seems to be banned out all the time. It doesn't really see that much play, but it's just such a scary hero if you can get the snowball off with him.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
But M19, what are they going to go for the final pick? Yeah, again, the Legion Commander does need to be careful when trying to pick off these duels. Bane with the Nightmare as well as the Fiend's Grip, Batrider with the Lasso, Enchantress just with the attack slow, and even Venomancer with the Poison Nova. So LC does need to pick these fights so carefully as M19 ban out the Anti-Mage. Looking for the last pick. They do have 52 seconds left after the normal time burns down. So, what are they going to pick up? It looks like it's going to be a Roman Tusk, Lich support, Pugna mid, Legion Commander in the off lane potentially. All standard picks, so they do need just that position 1. And at least Empire won't be able to go for the exact same draft as last time, with the AM taking the last ban from M19. And I guarantee you guys this is not a replay, this is in fact the second match of the series. It is a best of 3. Winners do move on to the winners bracket, losers drop down to the losers bracket, which will be played after the second best of 3 today, which will be Na'Vi versus Effect. So M19 pick up the Weaver once again. Didn't have much luck last match. They tried for that aggressive tri-lane and they just couldn't get to the anti-mage, with the Bane protecting, as well as the Enchantress roaming up every so often. And it looked like Empire could have been in a lot of trouble, but they did play the protect the anti-mage very well, to the point where M19 did call the GG 19 minutes in because they didn't feel like they were going to win. So Empire, 20 seconds left on the reserve time. And what's the picks gonna be? And again, I do think the Faceless Void does sit well, but it's going to be the Alchemist. So it was the final ban of the last match from M19, and now Alchemist is going to be the final pickup on the side of Team Empire. So maybe potentially the initial draft they were going for before they were denied with the Alchemist ban last match. And FN is back. It is the full Team Empire lineup. Chappie, Miposhka, Vansko, Ghostic and FN. Meanwhile, M19 is going to be Muriel on the Lich, Pikachu, Pugna, Yume playing the Tusk. We've got Legion Commander played by Funnick, and Weaver going to be picked up by the Nyx once again. And somebody start a count in chat. Just start a count for every time I call the Weaver a Nyx instead of just referring to the player as Nyx. Let's see if we can get into double, even triple digits if this match goes long enough.
5 seconds remaining.
Though Empire potentially wanting to repeat the time of the last match, win in 19 minutes, and spend the rest of the day relaxing before the next qualifiers they have to play. M19, however, want to be taking the series, making it 1-1 and then moving up, getting a 2-1 win. So soon we'll be getting into the game, seeing which team will be taking the W and which team will maybe have to rethink the draft and take a little bit of a look at themselves. So once again, Empire gonna go for the smokes. TP comes out from Miposhka. Just got himself 2 wards this time. Moving himself through the trees, blocks off one of the pull camps for the Radiant Jungle. And now the Lich actually TPs himself up. So Muriel gets himself a block on this camp as well. So the blocks are coming out. It looks like they want to try and get the blocks. A second cheeky block as well in the trees as Vansko can't spot anything out. He does have himself a sentry ward for the D wards. And Miposhka, does he just sit himself in this mid lane until the courier comes to deliver the salve or the bottle picked up by Pugna? As everybody else starts to rotate around, Yume, sitting fairly far forward, gets himself the Orb of Venom as well. So it looks like he wants to be doing some chasing, getting that snowball in and looking for the ganks. Meanwhile, the LC picks up just the poor man's shield, as well as some tangos, looking for a bit of a defense. But it looks like, is this going to be, it looks like it's going to be the Venomancer in the position 1. And the Alchemist in the mid, so Funnick could be in a bit of trouble just because of the dots. Muriel gonna be hanging around trying to help him out as mid lane. Pikachu comes back for the block. Miposhka. Enchantress hiding in the trees. The courier walks past Miposhka. Starts to make a move forward. Courier's going to be spotted up by the ward as well. Miposhka moves into the mid lane, getting ready for the kill, and the courier delivers the salve but gets taken down. Poor couriers. Meanwhile, FN, mid lane, gets himself the Greevil's Greed level 1, standard pickup, but against Pikachu, again, does need to be careful. As Pikachu picks up the first point in the Decrepify, trying to deny FN those last right clicks and mess up his farm. So that's going to be big, as it looks like Miposhka not even moving into the dire jungle, just hanging around, picks herself up a Centaur on the Enchantress and looking to farm these jungles. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Ghostic is up against Nick, so this is going to be a standard off lane as Tusk looks for the pulls. But just with... Is that in? That ward looks like it's barely outside the block range. As Ghostic got himself one last hit. So LC is having a slightly better off lane, I guess you could say. But that's to be expected when you do have the Lich there as well, to be able to sacrifice a creep, pull the lane aggro back towards you. So Miposhka could move himself for the gank. Mural is going to see Miposhka now in the jungle, and the right click's coming out. It's going to be Mural that picks up the bounty rune, but does take a little tiny bit of harass off Miposhka as she starts to move herself, or he starts to move himself out of the jungle now.
Not on my watch.
And do they look for Pikachu? There's no point in the unstable concoction, but with the two creeps, Miposhka, the acid spray is down. Pikachu taking a little bit of harass off that. It looks like the Enchantress, the pings, do come out, as there was just a little bit of vision there in the mid lane. Meanwhile, on the top, Funnick trying to trade with Vansco. Vansco does have the brain sap. He's only level 1 though, to Funnick's level 3. And it looks like with the Bat Rider as well. Level 3 on Ghostic, 2 points into the sticky napalm. Pikachu needs to move himself back, but the Centaur comes forward just a little bit off the mark. Ghostic though, is he going to go in with the Firefly? As it looks like Yume moves over to try and support his team.
Radiant's middle tower
Miposhka, it's the snowball as well as the ice shards. Miposhka could get caught out. Ice shard's going to go. Just keeps Miposhka in. But it looks like FN's rotating through. Funny coming in with the Firefly now as well. Acid spray. There's going to be another blast. Yume trying to chase down on Miposhka. Miposhka getting pretty down low. One more right click, but it looks like Yume may be the first blood as Ghostic secures that with the Firefly. And now he's trying to chase down Pikachu. Pikachu with the blast. So Ghostic disarmed now as well. Pikachu 3 points up in that sticky napalm. Yume TPing himself instantly back in, trying to protect up and just trading the bottle now as well. So Pikachu does get a free full bottle without having to try and crow the courier.
Not while I'm around.
So FN net worth starting to get up there, about 1,000 gold above Pikachu. Meanwhile, in the woods, Miposhka, are they going to try and go for this again as the sticky napalm comes out to slow Yume? Firefly is available. The rock toss comes out from the mud golem as well. There's the Hadouken. Miposhka picks up that kill. And now Team Empire 4 minutes in, 2-0. Funnick level 4 as well. So Vanskar level 2 throws out the Nightmare, but there's not going to be any follow up. Just trying to get the denies out, trying to slow down Funnick's farm. Bottom lane, Nyx getting pretty low. He is only level 5, forced to use the 1 charges, doesn't have that time lapse just yet, as Ghostic throwing out the sticky napalms, being as much of a pain in the ass as he can. And Nyx, Weaver nearly got himself the Ring of Akira though, just about 50 gold away from being able to pick it up. Mid lane, they're going to make another move onto Pikachu. Pikachu just with the movement speed to get himself away from the Hellburst, Crusher, Smasher, even. And moves himself around back into the lane, back towards the shrine. And it looks like they're even going to... Is Pikachu going to use it as Miposhka rotates in with the 2 creeps? Ghostic is going to be there as well with the Firefly as well as the 2 points into the Sticky Napalm. Only level 4, so there is no lasso just yet, but Ghostic, as far as hero levels go, is getting pretty darn close. Once again, top lane, Vanska trying to just do what he can up against Funnick. Funnick going to try and chase him down. There's going to be a Frost Blast there as well coming out from Muriel, but the Nightmare keeps LC in a place.
Radiant's middle
And now
tower is
Miposhka,
under attack.
Ghostic, looking for what they can. They're going to see Pikachu as the Hellburst Smasher tries to race up, but doesn't have the movement speed to catch up with Pikachu. And FN now with the Acid Spray looks like he wants to be pushing down this tier 1 tower, or at least applying the pressure as Pikachu comes in with the Nether Blast. It is 3 points on that, so it is a decent 250 damage. So Vanska, he is getting, I wouldn't say a free lane, but he's trying to get the farm. There's going to be the LC running in. Funnick, is he going to be able to chase him down and find the kill on Vanska? Nightmare not available, doesn't have the mana, just needs one more right click. It's going to be a chase under the T1 tower, and Muriel picks it up with that Frost Blast.
It's 6 feet down.
Now FN finding the stack. The farm is going to be there as Venomancer move himself into the mid lane. Chappie has just been rotating through the lanes, top, bottom, now back into mid. Snowball's coming in. Chappie, is he going to be able to get himself out of range? Snowball just going to hit. There's going to be the Nether Blast as well as the Decrepify. Ice Shards keeping him locked in. Chappie, pretty darn tanky though, as Pikachu looks for the TP. Looks like he's going to be able to get himself away. Yumi looks like he's going to be as lucky too, as Vansko just wasn't there to get the Nightmare off to disrupt those TPs. But it does leave the tier 1 tower in the mid lane a little bit exposed.
Alms for the dead.
And I love this.
Dire's top
Miposhka
tower is
hasn't
under
been to the
attack.
Dire jungle once. He's left it open for Chappie to farm up as Miposhka
Radiant's
just
middle
takes the
tower
creeps
is under
away
attack.
from the Radiant Snowball coming in. There's going to be the life drain as well. FN getting pretty low, but Chemical Rage does its job, keeps him alive as Vansko comes across Muriel. Muriel is level 5, but it doesn't look like he wants to try and take a chance. The Brain Sap comes out, and it does a decent chunk of damage. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, Ghostic getting pretty low. One more right click. Sakuchi time-lapse is going to be using Nyx. Forced to run himself away. Can't secure that kill up onto Ghostic. And now Chappie with the TP up. Looks like he's going to be going towards that Veil. He's got himself an Orb of Venom as well, as if
Dire's
Venomancer
middle tower
didn't have
is under
enough
attack.
dots. Meanwhile, Dire Shrine, Yume, being chased down. There is a Hadouken available in the next second. The Snowball comes through onto the Ancients. Tries to get the deny, but Miposhka gets the kill. And Funnick trying for the chase. The life drain is there. Bane getting pretty low. And now M19 find the kill. Chappie. There is a duel available. It does look like if they can get the chase, Nether Blast comes out. It is going to be under a tier 1 tower. If they want to try and get this, there's no poison over as well. TP's coming in. Vansko, is he going to be in time? The duel going to be used. It's going to be the Pikachu that secures the kill and the duel for Funnick. But now Vansko with the Brain Sap. If you can get Vision, Funnick will be going down. Pikachu using his bottle to find the life drain as Nyx takes down Ghostic on the bottom lane. Vansko trying to get himself through the trees, but not able to navigate through. And now the TP comes back. Pikachu trying to defend his tier 1 tower. 4 points into the blast. There's going to be the Decrepify coming up onto the Alchemist as well, who does have himself the armlet, so the tier 1 tower is going to be safe for now. But Nyx finds himself a kill, is getting a decent amount of free farm on this this safe lane. It's only Ghostic that's really been down to contest, and with that time lapse, he should be able to keep himself fairly healthy. As FN finding the stacks, moving towards that Radiance now. He's already got himself 1300 gold as well as an armlet. So top lane, Chappie up here. Funnick trying to do what he can to try and dissuade this pushing, but with the Plague Words, once again, we know that the lane aggro can just be kept underneath that tier 1 tower of the Radiant Funnick. Is there going to be an Ice Blast? The Frost Hammer comes out as well as the Chain Frost, sorry. Vansco, it is bouncing around. Vansco taking a lot of damage as it bounces through the neutrals. And now Funnick with the Venomous Gale tried to go for the duel, it looks like, but he is going to be able to think twice about this and maybe get himself away as Chappie rotates in with the Plague Wards blocking his path. Vansco, one more right click, finds the kill. Ghostic now going for the lasso. It looks like already got the Firefly. FN is there with the Acid Spray Muriel, taking so much damage, being slowed by the sticky napalm, but now Ghostic thinks better of it as FN just hangs around in the jungle. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Nyx taking advantage of this free farm. Vansco has rotated himself down, maybe trying just to find a Nightmare, keep Nyx stable
Radiant's top
and
tower is
lock
under
down
attack.
for a few seconds at least. Pikachu. FN comes out with the Acid Spray. Chemical Rage is going to be used, but the Life Rain coming out as well as the Frost Blast. FN could go down, just gets himself out of range of that. And now Weaver moving himself in, but FN healing himself up, and now the lasso comes out. Is repointing the Unstable Concoction. It is there if you try and want to make a kill, but Weaver does get the time lapse away, as it looks like FN wasn't confident about finding that kill, doesn't want to be giving up any of the gold. Already got himself 2,700, moving himself towards the Radiance once again, about 1,000 gold away from having that Sacred Relic.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Funnick build himself towards the Blink Dagger, 300 gold away from being able to secure that. And that means the chase is going to be that much easier for Funnick to try and jump and find these kills before there can be a reply coming up from the side of Empire. Empire though, it's 5-5, they have a tiny 2k net worth lead. Miposhka spotted out by the Weaver. And the time lapse is coming off cooldown as the rotation comes through. But with the Venomancer as well as Vansco, Vansco could keep the Weaver locked down for the amount of time it's going to take to kill him off. Tier 1 tower, Plague Wards are there to put the pressure on. And Weaver trying to do what he can as Pikachu takes the tier 1 tower on the top lane. Vansco just hiding himself out, and with this ward as well, they're looking for the vision, they're looking for the Weaver to come forwards, they're looking to be able to Fiend's Grip and find the kill. And no doubts with Miposhka, Chappie and Vansco, they will be able to find it on the Nyx as the creep scouts him out, but Nyx gets Sakuchi off. Vansco still hanging around as the TP comes through from the Lich. Meanwhile, the chase is coming out. There's going to be a snowball. Funnick, does he want to try and go for this as he throws out the Q? TP's coming in. There's going to be the duel, but Vansco comes through, gets the Nightmare off to try and save him. The Fiend's Grip comes through as well. Pikachu with the Life Drain. They are going to be able to find the kill onto FN. But Empire, are they going to be able to find the return as Ghostic comes in, does have that lasso, the blink comes down, Pikachu could be in a little bit of trouble, the snowball coming out, going to be putting in Yumi as well as Pikachu into a lot of damage, but the Decrepit Fire as well as that blast takes down Vansco. They find the return kill onto Pikachu, and now they're fighting the river. Miposhka could be chased down by the Weaver, the Chain Frost just for a little bit more damage, but it's not got anything to bounce to. Chappie trying to chase down Yumi, they do find the kill, and now Funnick blinks himself away. As Weaver, there's no shrine for Miposhka to heal up with, just forced to use the one charges. And now the TP comes out as Nyx moves himself into the mid lane. Is there a time lapse? Time lapse is available, but it's not going to be doing a lot of work, seeing as he's
bottom tower is under attack.
not taking damage. And then just moves himself into the jungle. They do have the space now. Funnick, 10 dual damage, a Blink Dagger. Nyx looking towards the Lincoln Sphere. Funnick just needs to move himself back. He's out of mana as the push comes in on this bottom lane. Chappie, once again, 4 points into the Plague Wards. So the creeps should just hang around there. And the siege potential coming in onto this tier 1 tower is going to be super effective. It's a good job there's a Pikachu to try and come and deal with this if he wants to make the move down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But it looks like M19 want to be putting the pressure on this top lane, pushing up to the tier 2 tower. And there's only Maposhka, it looks like, for the
Dire's
defense.
top tower is under
As Funnick
attack.
got himself 4
Radiant's
points
bottom
into the
tower
overwhelming
has
odds. Looks like
fallen.
he's going to be trying to skip this wave. Yumi sees Maposhka. And Funnick, yeah, it looks like he was
Dire's
trying to
top
find the
tower
blink
is under
duel.
attack.
And with the ice shards now, may even find it onto Maposhka. The snowball's going to be there as well. Is it going to be a blink fold? The Tusk Punch comes off as Nyx finds Ghostic. Chain Frost goes and Funnick finds himself
Dire's top tower
the
is
second
under
duel
attack.
victory of the game. Nightmare being juggled. As Chappie's not even bothered. Takes the tier 1 tower on the bot lane and looks for the push onto the tier 2. Nyx does
Dire's
need to be
top
careful
tower
running himself
has
past the
fallen.
Dire Shrine. And it looks like Chappie, yeah, senses danger, knows the Nyx is about, and just TPs himself away. But he's already taken the tier 1 tower and pushed the lane down to the tier 2. So Empire, slight net worth advantage. Possibly because of the Alchemist, 3k ahead of the Pikachu, and that's only going to grow. He does have himself the Radiance now, so the farming is going to be even quicker, especially with the Acid Spray. Going to go for what looks like the poor man's
Dire are scanning.
Naga Siren build. Ghost Stick. There is a smoke. Are they going to be able to find anyone? They scanned and found at least a Lich. Lasso's going to come in. Is there a Fiend's Grip to follow up as the right clicks come out? Not even needed with that Brain Sap. And now Maposhka could be in a lot of trouble. The Decrepify as well as the Ice Shards take the kill. Pikachu secures that. The chase comes out. Flame Break to try and force somebody back. But M19 gave up the chase after they found the first kill, and now Funnick with the haste rune. Chappie could be in a lot of trouble as the rotations do come in. Venomous Gale, is it going to be enough? The duel comes out, and it looks like both heroes. Is the Pikachu going to be able to get himself in there in time? The duel isn't going to be won, but Yumi secures the kill. As the Unstable Concoction comes out over 3, Funnick trying to run himself away. It's going to be the Radiant Spun that secured this kill, and now Yumi. There's gonna be the Fiend's Grips. Yumi trying to get himself away. Ice Shots to try and block himself out, but Ghostic with the Firefly does secure that kill. It's gonna be 4 heroes going down on the side of M19. The TP and just that Unstable Concoction after the snowball comes out over 3 heroes. FN cleans up. So Maposhka now got himself the level 7, get him a D-Ward down now as well.
Gotcha.
Ghost Stick. Lasso is available up in the next 16 seconds if they want to try and make another gank happen. Let's take a look at the Alchemist, just with the Radiance coming out now as well. The farm, like I say, is going to be able to... Well, it's going to be that much faster. As he does just find the farm. Pikachu trying to hide himself away in the trees. There is a Centaur there. So he does need to be careful. Walks himself up the Decrepify. The blast comes out. There's going to be no rotation as the Dagon.
Radiant's top
Only at
tower
level
is
1,
under
but
attack.
Maposhka, no time to respond there. Okay, so we do get a quick pause. As Yume. Did he crash out? It looks like he may have disconnected. But we are coming up to that dreaded minute 19. But it looks like M19 are going to be able to hang on at least a little bit longer. A 3k net worth lead. Once again, the Alchemist 4k above the Pugna, and this is what you want to be seeing from your Alchemist. If he was top of the net worth but slightly even with the Pugna, that's when you know Empire are in trouble. But for now, game is pretty even. 12 to 11 on kills, 18 minutes in, net worth. It's a 3k advantage for Empire, but again, with the Alchemist on the team, it's not the biggest lead in the world. Chappie got himself the Veil now as well. So that's going to mean the Poison Nova as well as this Venomous Gale going to be hitting a lot harder. So Chappie gets himself the full hood now as well on the courier. It looks like they want to be making a move. Ghost Stick, but the Radiant Scan does come out. So Ghostic being pinged out as Nyx runs himself away to safety. And now Ghostic hung around a little bit too long. There's going to be the decrepit by the life drain as well as the Dagon is used in dig. It's just enough to secure the kill onto Ghostic, and now FN TP'ing himself up to the top lane. Doesn't want to be taking on the entire squad of M19, no matter how farmed up he is. And if we take a look at the Weaver, got himself the Lincoln Sphere flying out now. It is on the courier, got the items in his inventory, and he's going to be going for that Diffusal Blade. LC going towards the Shadow Blade now as well. Is it going to be a full Silver Edge to try and break the Enchantress's passive? You'd imagine so, just because it makes the duels that much easier, the right clicking down the Enchantress that much easier. And it does benefit the entire team when they try and go for the gank on him.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll take that.
Dire's bottom
Pikachu,
tower
Yume,
is under attack.
moving through the Dire jungle.
Dire's
Are they going to be trying to
structures
find a
are
kill here? They
fortified.
don't have vision up onto this high ground. But they are going to be able to see Vanscore. There's going to be the Nightmare, but it's not going to be enough as Pikachu, with the Decrepified Dagon Netherblast combo, does pick up another kill. And even Nyx picking up a tower as well. The duel coming out into the mid lane. Alchemist, is this going to be a win for the Alchemist? It looks like it is. And LC just kind of miscalculating there, but the snowball, the ice shards come in. There's going to be the Decrepify, the blast. And life drain is it going to be there as the chain frost bounces through. Chappie can't get there to save his teammate in time. And now it looks like he may even go down. Just gets the TP out to the fountain.
Radiant's top tower
And now
is under
Nyx goes for the
attack.
push. Chappie though
Radiant's
finds
top
the kill
tower has fallen.
onto Pikachu once
Dire's
again.
bottom tower is
Venomancer,
under
the
attack.
slow killer with those poisons as Vanscore. Okay, we missed 2 kills. I am sorry.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Nyx.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Is he going to be able to get himself away? Blink on Ghostic wouldn't have been in range, and now they try and go for the ward. There is no ward up there though. So Chappie getting himself a Sanch. Is that going to be a Heaven's Halberd? Will be effective against the LC. And it is a decent option, seeing as you can't buy the Ghost Scepter anymore. As we get another pause. Yeah, because the Ghost Scepter would just be the death of any hero that picks it up, because Pugna, the amount of damage he's putting out, the nuke potential with the Nether Blast, the level 2 Dagon now, looks like he's going back for the Ags. Level 2 is just enough for now, he says. So, we're going to get ourselves back into the game. Ghostic moving through the Radiant Jungle. Is building towards that 4 staff as well to get himself in and out. Find his target and then drag them away. Vanscore. Bottom of the net worth, even the Lich is a little bit higher as the smoke comes out from the side of M19, pinging out the Alchemist. Is there going to be a response from the side of Empire? FN needs to be careful. The blink comes forward. The duel is not going to be off the mark as the Mantis Style goes. FN trying to get himself away. There's going to be the Ice Shards as well. Ghostic locking down the LC with that lasso. And it looks like Empire want to try and turn into Fiend's Grip. Is going to be coming out. Legion Commander going to be in a lot of trouble as the Unstable Concoction is used. Pikachu needs to TP himself down to the bottom lane as the push comes in from Maposhka. And now Roshan looks to be the target from Empire, moving themselves into the pit. There's no LC for the next 34. Can buy back if they needs to. Swarm gonna come through. So the no Roshan's being done at least. Does LC try and buy back to try and contest this? Chain Frost going to be bouncing through. They find the kill onto Maposhka. Ghost Stick can't find. Well, no lasso to find anyway. Oh, the courier takes the Poison Nova to the face as Nyx takes down Vanskor on the bot line. It looks like FN could be the next target. Mural trying to run himself to safety. Chappie being farmed by the Weaver there as well. It looks like FN really wants the Roshan. Picks up the Aegis. Chappie being slowed down by the Diffusal. Yumi is going to go down. FN picks the kill up with the Radiances. Weaver takes down Chappie. In return, there's going to be the Unstable Concoction, but it's going to be 4 heroes. The duel comes out. Ghost Stick, is he going to be able to do anything? Leaves it. The winner is going to be Funnick. As now Ghost Stick tries to chase down Nyx. The Diffusal Blade slow comes out. Funnick is going to be there. The lasso. Aegis used. The Dagon comes out from Pikachu, but it looks like Funnick does take a dive as FN comes back from his brief death to help Empire at least get another kill in the fight. And if we take a look at the fight recap, it was 2 for 4. And the Aegis being used. So Ghost Stick now, no lasso. As Weaver moves himself back into safety. And it looks like... does Ghost Stick want to be pushing out this lane? As the TPs come up, FN, Unstable Concoction, is there. Pikachu could be in a lot of trouble. It flies through, he gets himself off the Decrepify, but he's stood in the Acid Spray. Radiance Burn is going to be there as well. Maposhka with the heals. Pikachu trying to get the life drain, but Maposhka picks it up with the one right click from that impetus. Or impetus, and does the damage needed. Meanwhile, the rotation comes through. Muriel, Yume move themselves into this bottom lane. But Vanskor gets the TP away. Ghost Stick moves out. And now the push comes through. Maposhka gets himself a Kati.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Lich TP'd himself in. Does have the Chain Frost available. But the tier 2 tower taking a lot of punishment. Funnick. Oh, he has the Shadow Amulet for now. Maposhka trying to run himself away. There is a blink available. Uses the Force Staff to get himself into the trees. There's no cancel on the TP as well. Funnick just moves himself into the lane to secure those creeps. There's the tier 2 tower. Does go down anyway. And it's going to be Kati that picks up the kill. Traitor. FN. Are they going to try and find the kill onto Weaver as well as Yume? As FN does the dance of his people. Maposhka doesn't have the full Hurricane Pike on the courier just yet, but does have the Dragon Lance as well as the Force Staff, so just needs a couple more gold to be able to fill that up. FN pushing in with his illusions. And it looks like Nyx going towards...
Radiant's middle tower is under
he
attack.
picks himself up. Oh, it's going to be the full Desolator. Okay, I thought it might have been the start of a BKB with the Aghanims over the top, but it is going to be the full Desolator now picked up from his stash as Mavanskor, Ghost Stick, Maposhka moving to the jungle looking for a kill. And yeah, just move themselves back out. Okay, they couldn't find anything with this ward down.
Regeneration.
Pikachu with the regen room. And it looks like Ghost Stick. Do they want to use FN as bait here? He is fairly exposed. Oh, LC. Funnick being spotted out. The rotation coming through. He's going back for the Ancients. The blink can come through from Ghost Stick. Are they going to be able to find it? The blink's going to be there. The lasso has been used. Drag back with the Force Staff now as well. And it looks like Funnick Not going to be able to survive through this, as Ghostic does secure that kill. And now, to add insult to injury, Maposhka comes through just to clean up the Ancients.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Tier 2
attack.
tower being pressured. Chappie as well as FN. It looks like it is going to be sieged down just in time.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
FN pushing in. Pikachu though with the Decrepify as well as the Dagon Blast, but Pikachu needs to move himself away. Unstable Concoction, the Chain Frost is going to bounce through Chappie. Maposhka does get the Force Staff away, so that's going to be cancelled. Vansco now trying to get the TP out, but there's going to be a short snowball. The Decrepify once again. Ice Shard's keeping him locked down in the base. Pikachu, what's he going to do as the Tusk Punch does come out? One more right click in the uncharge. Yume secures that kill.
You were out of your weight class.
But the tier 3 did take a decent amount of damage, down to about just above half its health. Chappie though picks up the Heaven's Halberd. Now I'll see Funnick. They don't have any vision up the hill, so Funnick maybe trying to go in blind. Nyx runs himself up though. Is there going to be the blink across? Gets the blink, the duel, but the shrine has been popped. So this could be a really big mistake from Funnick. The winner is going to be FN. Time-lapse still available. FN taken down once again by the Pikachu. Lasso going to be the direct clicks coming out from Imposter as well. Pikachu dragged up onto the cliff. Snowball picks him up. The Nether Ward is on top of Pikachu. Chappie is going to secure that kill. Yumi now in a lot of trouble as the Nether Ward. It looks like Yumi's going to be able to get himself away, but it looks like Lich isn't going to be so lucky, trying to find the kill onto Ghostic, but Ghostic is going to be able to get himself away fairly safely. And no more chases. 3 heroes do go down in trade for the Alchemist on the side of M19. So now Maposhka does finish up the Hurricane Pike, just got to wait for the courier to come out. Alchemist got himself... Look at the items. Got himself the Manta Style now, as well as the Octarine Core Radiance. Going for the Shiva's Guard now as well. And then he'll just be able to farm Moon Shards for the rest of his team, I'm assuming, with the Ags as well. Top lane, Ghostic just moves himself away with the Firefly, gets that flying vision. Not going to be a lot of trouble as Nyx as well as the Tusk were hanging about. Now the net worth, it's 9k in favour of Empire. Do they have what it takes? Yume does need to be careful. There are 4 heroes rotating up on the side of Empire.
Arms for the dead.
FN shows himself in lane, but Yume doesn't have any backup to find these kills. Throws the Ice Shard out anyway. Ghostic just couldn't get the blink off in time, and Yume is going to be able to move himself down. Back through his top lane. Safely. Just trying to delay the push, it looks like, as Empire push down this lane. And are they going to try and make a move further? Tier 3 towers still stand, so the shrine's not going to be any trouble yet. And Roshan up in the next minute and 47 seconds.
Invisibility! We'll take that.
Funnick has 34 dual damage, Alchemist has 28. So, that's really not what you want to be giving to the Alchemist. That's getting big anyway, with his 26k net worth. Weaver moving in. This is a decent creep wave, but it looks like Empire don't want to be giving up anything.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The flanks coming in from the left hand side. The scan's going to be there as well. LC, the Shadow Blade does just wear off. Ghostic, is he going to be able to get himself there? The Firefly's going to be there. Nyx could be caught out. Is there going to be a Chain Frost? Chain Frost as well as the Gratify. Dagon going to go as well. The Nether Ward is down. FN trying to do what he can with the right click. The Fiend's Grip's going to go now as well. And it looks like FN picks the kill up onto Pikachu, but not before Pikachu can kill down Ghostic. The chase comes out. Funnick, is he going to be able to get himself away? Slowed down. Poison Nova there as well. FN It looks like Funnick will take down. The heals are there, but it's not going to be enough. As FN just going to take an unstable concoction to the face. Don't think that's really going to be bothering much as they already pick up the 2 kills. Pikachu as well as Funnick. And now, without the 2 cores for the next 35 seconds at least, the push can come in from Empire. So FN, Radiance, pushing the lane. 20 seconds before Pikachu is back up. This tier 3 tower has lost half its health. And now with the illusions, this could be... well, this is definitely going to be at least a decent chunk of damage. Is it going to be enough to kill off the tower though? Remains to be seen. As FN did TP himself up onto the top lane. Meanwhile, mid lane, Weaver comes through. There could be a fight as Lich getting pretty down low. Is there going to be a duel? Chappie needs to run himself away. The duel comes out, but there's going to be a flame breakthrough as well. Snowball. It looks like Chappie could stay alive through the duel. He does, but how long is he going to survive as Nyx takes down Miposhka? Chappie takes down Muriel and now tries to run himself away. It looks like Pikachu takes down Vansco now as well. Chappie though, the blink's in, the TP away. Is it going to be enough? He does get himself away. So 2 for 1 for M19 as Ghost Stick now found by Nyx. The right click's going to be there, the life drain, and Pikachu finds the kill and Nyx finds himself a gem.
Middle tower is under attack.
Tier 2 tower mid lane is going to take a fall. 3 heroes down, no buybacks available on the side of Empire. Chappie taking so much from the Netherworld. There's Dagon as well as the life drain going to be coming in as well. But from behind, FN with the flanks, the right clicks comes out. Pikachu burned down, and now Nyx. Is this going to be the same fate? There's no guaranteed stun coming out from FN. He does have the unstable concoction, but with the Sakuchi up, FN needs to be perfect with his timing to really find that kill. Meanwhile, Vanscore. Funnick though gets the blink away, and now the shrine used. Funnick, Nyx healed up. And Empire once again move themselves into Roshan. Pugna can buy back the slow attack speed coming out from Roshan as Miposhka tanks this one up. In fact, by the time he's taken down, Roshan will have thrown... that's 2. 2 swings. And it's a cheese now as well. Picked up by Chappie. FN gets the Aegis. Oh, the courier. FN might not have spotted this.
Invisibility!
Gotcha.
Ghost Stick with the Invis. The tier 2 tower in the mid lane could be in peril, let's say, as FN starts to push, takes the tower shots as well. Alchemist using the chemical rage, the push is coming in.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So now the tier 3 tower is exposed on this mid lane. Well, all 3 towers exposed now for the Radiant high ground, and it looks like Empire not wanting to fight this up. They do have the Aegis, but going to be backing themselves away. So now Alchemist, it looks like either going to be trying to push down all 3 lanes, or at least 2 of the lanes at once, with FN rotating up to this top lane with the illusions. Does have himself the boots of travel in the next second or so if things start to kick off. Yeah, TPs himself back down. The blink comes in, they find the lasso, but there's going to be the purge onto Pikachu. Unstable concoction comes in, FN first step forward, the right clicks, Pikachu being bounced left, right and centre as the Fiend's Grip's going to be used. Tusk uses the Walrus Punch, and now Yuumi is going to be caught out. Pikachu instantly buying himself back. Yuumi, it looks like he's going to be able to get himself to safety. The duel is going to be there, not going to be won by anyone as Funnick gets taken down by Chappie. Pikachu now, this will be a dieback if he gets caught out. FN trying to chase, gets the unstable concoction. There is going to be a Glimmer Cape. FN throws the unstable concoction at Muriel, just keeping him back. Now Weaver with the life drain now. Chappie in a lot of trouble. Ice Shards as well. Ghost Stick taken down by Funnick. Nyx does need to be careful. Yuumi being brought pretty down low as the lifesteal just keeps coming out from Pikachu. Aegis going to be popped by the tower. And now Pikachu, Decrepify is going to be there, taking a lot of right clicks from Miposhka though. And FN wants to go. The unstable concoction dodged by the snubble. FN is dove a little bit too deep in the middle of the Radiant base. M19 being forced back. It's only going to be the one kill and the Aegis going down for the side of Empire. Buyback used Funnick. Duel is available if he can find this. He's going to blink himself forward. Nightmare going to be used. Poison Nova, Snowball. It's going to be 3 heroes in the middle. The Chainfrost going to be bouncing around though. They do find the kill onto Muriel. And it looks like the winner goes the way of Funnick. Picks himself up a little bit more damage. Yumi trying to get himself back, but Maposhka is there to secure the kill. Meanwhile, Chappie is unstoppable with that Poison Nova. Pikachu. LC. Only 2 heroes left on the side of M19, so the push coming in. The Plague Ward's going to be used. Vansko just sitting himself back with the Nightmare available. Fiend Script doesn't have the mana to use it just yet. But it will be available in the next 2 seconds.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, and just look at his mana tick up. So he has at least that. As Pugna, going to be Hex, Chappie, Maposhka sitting up on this high ground. Oh, it's going to be Pikachu taking him down. Chappie, Funnick, is he going to try and go? No duel for the next 9 seconds. Chappie trying to run himself away once again. No mana for the Fiend's Grip, but now Ghost Stick with the lasso if the backup was needed. It's still only 2 heroes as the Lich is back up for the next 12 seconds. So Batrider just going to be moving himself to safety. Alchemist up for the next 33. Got himself the BKB now as well. May swap that out. Just using it in between the Shiva's Guard. Be able to swap that out. Pop the Shiva's Guard. Swap to the BKB and pop that as well. So Chappie, Heaven's Halberd, got himself the Hex now as well. Poison Nova as well as an Aghanim Scepter from the Alchemist. Let's take it at everyone else. Batrider not got one, Bane not got one, so it looks like it is just Chappie now. Picking one up, which increases the damage and reduces the cooldown every 60 seconds, and it's 110 damage coming out on the side of from Chappie with that Poison Nova. No wonder the heroes are just ticking down left, right and centre.
I'll take that.
FN building to the second Aghanims now. I wonder who it's going to go to. Potentially could be the Batrider, just for that second lasso lockdown. FN pushing in. And all 5 heroes up on the side. If we take a look at the buybacks, Chappie, Tusk, as well as Ghostic do have the buybacks, but no one else has them available.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lich, TP's back from the top lane. The lasso's going to come out. Who they caught out? It's going to be the Nyx, but the Purge is going to be there. Fiend's Grip going to be used as well. Weaver could be caught out as a Poison Nova, but the life heal coming out from the Pugna. Now the Chainfrost bounces round. Snowball saving Yumi's life. Funnick, though, could be getting pretty low. The right clicks comes out, and it's going to be 4 heroes cleaned up, and GG is going to be called M19. Did a lot better. 41 minutes, better than the first match of 19. But in the end, Empire just too strong. Take the series 2-0. So M19 will be dropping down to the losers bracket, potentially playing up in that 3rd match series of the day. We'll be keeping an eye on the losers just to see who we pick up. But next, it's going to be Na'Vi versus Effect. We'll be starting in just a little bit over an hour. So we'll throw some more of that sad music onto the stream. Stick around for that. There is a second stream going on. I'm pretty sure it's Breaky casting some EU Dota. So if you want to kind of move over to there until we come back with Na'Vi. Na'Vi will be kicking off, like I say, in the next hour. Let's just take a quick look. Yeah, so it is going to be 1800 CEST that Na'Vi and Effect do play. So while you're waiting, bounce over to the BTS mainstream where it looks like Breaky is covering some EU Dota. Hopefully you've enjoyed the cast. I've been Robin Gaming. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Robin Gaming. I'm going to be casting on BTS2 for the rest